Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here's Manning to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Townsend. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey,
what?
It's third
He's
down, you
punting?
no
No
shot.
shot.
But I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch. He advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Come on.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. A nice job playing physical by this defense.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Here's a heat. Finds a man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket,
Bro, can we block?
Like,
how does our lineman not see that dude? It's just fucking block
on the same page, getting the first down.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
More push up front. There was nowhere for that
I shouldn't have to tell my lineman to block that dude.
Right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's Mobley. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Quick strike complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks.
He's going to continue to give that up. We'll take it every
Just keep
time.
giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Carr. It's complete to the left. Got enough space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Nice.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Here we go.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hansen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight
He
end.
caught that?
He's going to come up a couple of yards
What
short
the
of the
fuck?
first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Might be calling a hot route. Throwing. Carr. Snagged in the middle. It's Mobley. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The run inside. It's Williams. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
I got there. Ain't no shot.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That's caught by Williams.
Oh, come on, Williams. You
And
gotta make
just
a
a short,
miss.
safe pass play. They pick up a few. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people.
Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Irish. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Punch it out of the air. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. going with the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Fires toward the target. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a 1st down. Well done.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And
why would you leave your man?
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Hands it off on the counter. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
To the air, it's Beck. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And you really want to pay this drive off. This is a nice drive by this offense. Got to keep it going. Got to keep the foot on the gas. Obviously, trailing with a chance to tie this football game going into the half.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Why is that dude wide the fuck open, bro? Like, he converts every 4th down.
Nice and convert to keep this drive going. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They need to move it 2 more yards on 3rd and goal.
Oh, you're not making that pass.
Broke it up in the end zone.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
My God, bro.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Just make a tackle.
To pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this is one of those things that are really hard to stop for a defense, man. When that QB starts to get outside the pocket, now I'm thinking he's going to run it. What are my rules? Nice job by the running back starting to creep back towards his quarterback. Now listen, you throw it over the middle of the field late, it doesn't always turn out well, but on this play, big conversion. Nice job scrambling around, buying some time for his running back to get over.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The short hands, it's Flanagan. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Complete. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
He's got his man, makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying to get the edge, it's Williams. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Quarterback may change this route. He's in open space downfield.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Carr. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. And the defense had that.
What kind of fucking pass is
short
that?
gain there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Power I strong. Well, we know what's fucking coming.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Got enough for the first.
Oh yeah, phase on.
It's the accelerator to the right. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson.
Oh, fumble!
Free, deep in his own territory. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. To throw, it's Beck. He's going for the big play. Goes high.
Like, I don't understand why my guy doesn't jump.
More than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
What a throw on first down.
He's literally right in front
of
him.
And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets a
Bro,
big
this is
chunk of
ridiculous.
yardage to the 34-yard
There's
line.
like no drop passes.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I guess like my guys are
This
too
offense
far
hasn't been able to
behind.
generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Looking to the big tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants to go deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down.
You got away
goes
with a
by the
couple.
boards
I'll
for
give you
this
that.
offense.
Gotta play 12 games. Holy shit. $888 and $275. He's played 12 games and has 143. I played 7, so just a game over half. Piggy, stop. Must just be playing friends.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rockne and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Throwing, Underwood. Bought a little time, lets it go.
2 passes, 2 picks.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. That kind of play can really get you going. South Bend, Indiana. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Canes will kick off first, and here we go. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Running inside, it's Williams.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Carr from the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. Got room at the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Here's Carr to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Mobley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early. We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here in this game, in this environment. All 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mensah. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Throws to the wideout.
Pick it. Yeah.
And it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And if that...
Quitter. Shoot.
Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, he said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this, this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Where the fuck's my...
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll start on the ground with Durham. At the 35, he's got room. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Right back to him on the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay up.
Look at that cutback.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Off the play fake. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Powers through the defender. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Fires to the wideout.
Like, how do you hang on to that?
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first
I'm
down.
overrunning
Good
shit.
solid pickup on that play. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. The Tigers will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete.
All kinds of quitters. Two more.
A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Cotton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bunch formation for these receivers. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Mensah. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
That's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in the rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Running inside, it's Mobley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great...
Snags it and he's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Got the quick pass. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Throwing, Carr. Finds his big tight end. Trying to rumble in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Oh, it's tipped near the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's third and goal. So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Lyle. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Goal line.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Here's Mensah to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, my.
Got a man. It's Lofton. And they get him down short of the first down marker.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Complete on the left to Williams. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quarterback making checks. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Fielded in the end zone. It's caught. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the middle. It's Lofton. Still on his feet at the 25. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just feeds the running back. There's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Williams. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the option. It's a fumble.
Oh, hell no.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit him as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going to try to put one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. That's caught. It's Graham. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Oh, come on, break the tackle.
And even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
So even though I greened it, I still dropped it.
It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't make any sense.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's 74.
4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. Carr to throw for it on 4th.
I mean, he's not even blocking anybody.
Big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Carr. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Gilbert. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Carr. Showing the arm strength to the left. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. Makes a grab and room to run. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Here's Carr to throw. Back open in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's got it. Touchdown, Irish. And the stomping has commenced.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete.
There it is.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Looking for space. It's Hill. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The run inside. It's Davison.
Oh, what? How do we not make that
They'll
tackle?
move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another 1st down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
In the gun on 3rd down. Moore.
Oh, no.
Finds a tight end.
Drag.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
Dante Moore. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Stewart. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, that's gonna be a bad.
Intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense.
Come on, my guy.
With a turnover.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Running inside. It's Davison. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Moving out to the right. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about that drive to start the football game? Like, you want to not give up points? Don't give the other team the football. They held it the whole first quarter. Now they punch it in. They've shortened this game and done the most important thing, put 6 on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throwing, Carr. Using the quick game. Bounced off his feet. Notre Dame lines up quickly. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Working that left side now. Still running at the 40. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, they got a really going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air. It's Carr. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown! Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field, and it's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Throwing more. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Gets rid of it. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Going over the top. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And
Come on.
He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mobley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Got his man on the right. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Again, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. We can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore. Gonna let it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Moore will throw. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Going for it all.
Fuck me, bro.
Touchdown, Ducks. And they add
Like, how is that a
completion? With that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Direct snap. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. Now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak.
Got a little grass. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
What?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Carr. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. takes the handoff. It's Hill. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And they tried to run that sweep out right. I like going to the wide side of the field, getting somebody the ball that can really, really run. Just got to block it up a little better. Give him a chance to at least get that edge, and then he might be able to do some more damage.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dante Moore fires to the right. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Oregon! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
How does that not get knocked down?
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically
It
down
literally
the
goes
field.
right over
and
my
you saw it
defense.
on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
All kinds of time in the pocket. Literally all day.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Carr fires it down the seam. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll be stopped,
like
but
what?
not before getting the
I guess you
football
gotta click
and
on.
picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Moore to the air. Pressure coming. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not let...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
I mean, just bounce right
And the
off.
running
him,
game
couldn't
is
even try
so
to tackle him.
important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
There's 2 stiff arms that fast. Tackle.
He'll try to tack on one more. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's Carr to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Got it. There he goes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Throwing, Carr. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
C.J. Carr firing again. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
Can't get in.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Carr. Quickly complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The Irish punch back. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Now here's Moore. He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this? Finding some room.
natural sight matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ole Miss Rebels. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. On the ground, it's Lacey. He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ole Miss. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Carr.
Bro, I hit the fucking button.
Over the middle. It's Mobley. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Mobley. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
That's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Who makes the grab?
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and back the ball away.
The runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lane.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Makes the grab. Plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got a crease. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Rebels move into the red zone. The shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks into the end zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked.
How does he get 2 points? My guy recovered it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The sure hands. It's Graham. It's out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35. It's Ole Miss in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Come on, hike the fucking ball.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's a deep shot to the right. An outfield shot is incomplete.
I mean, dude's wide open. Like, what the?
You're rolling to your right like that as
we can't make that throw.
I love
even
the
close.
idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
That's caught. It's Gilbert. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Graham. Look out, he's breaking free. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him.
My God, dude.
Breaks it. Here he goes. Past the 50. And they'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. A massive shift in field position in one play inside their own 10. They're now threatening to score.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Roxy.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand.
We just let him like.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Carr.
I mean, like, how?
They'll crank up the tempo here on
How?
second down. The time is running out.
We just don't block anybody?
He's really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell
Like,
he's
my
not very
goodness.
comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should.
It's caught. He's got room. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play.
Give me a little bit
So
of
it's a
time. That's
first
all I
down here.
need.
The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Empty set now, 5 wide. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Like, what
Swarm with the
are
pass
we
rush.
doing, man? How does he just walk around my guy?
Timeout. They have 2 more to work
Like,
with before halftime.
he doesn't even try to block him.
Like that on second down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush.
How is that
is
possible?
gonna have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is
Of course
when
we drop
turnovers
it.
happen.
Incomplete. He was hit.
Why would we hang on to that?
On 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long
God,
situations.
dude, this is like
pass
this
rush
game
is
has
too
been
good,
fine
and
up
here,
until now.
More evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense
And then
is
my
gonna go
lineman
forward
just
on 4th
literally
down.
watches the guy run right by him.
Trying for a 4th down completion. That's a fly
Yep.
to the wideout. It is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a
Don't have time to throw the damn ball.
The offense, the football at the 42.
Coming in scot-free.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Coming after him.
Hell no, we can't get one though.
Defense is playing well in all areas here.
Fucking
First, the
trash,
pressure on the
man.
quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double cover.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move.
That's literally all he can do.
Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Fires it to the wideout.
Now, how
Incompletion.
my dude was
Really
right
good
in front of
timing from
him.
this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
In front, in front, in front. Oh, let's just glitch him through at the last second.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away.
Nope.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 15 after the miss.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
To throw, it's Carr. Here comes the pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Why are we not throwing that out in front?
They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I mean, did we not have a step on him?
Time running now, just one play left here.
God, man.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now the offense signals timeout before this 1st down play. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. An explosive
How?
end zone.
I mean, that's just a massive score. And, Chris, what I love most about it is that they left no time on the clock for the opposition. And they're going to head into the locker room with a
how
nice
does he
lead
get
and
that
all the momentum
catch?
in this game.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Like, there's just no way. Like, you can't make this shit up, man.
And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half.
Just gets a Hail Mary, and I'm in fucking pre-vet defense.
And the kickoff will be a return. Stop at the 22. That's pretty
So
solid
terrible,
coverage there.
man. I can't fucking wait till Thursday.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field.
It's so fucking bad.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Graham. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I mean, we literally can't do
The offense
it.
desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch down.
That's not pass interference somehow. Bumping my dude 10 yards down the field.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert.
Oh my god, dude. And he got 2 points after I blocked the fucking extra point. Let's not forget about that.
Receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that...
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, I don't know how I'm getting 2 stops.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
I mean, it should literally be 13 to 20.
Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target.
Like, red pass, my dude's getting held in the end zone. Can't get away from the dude.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
That's right. If you're not meant to win, by God, you fucking will.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something.
There's no way! I'm literally right fucking there, man.
Fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep here.
And he's just scot-free, wide fucking open.
Still running. Touchdown, Rebels. They continue to roll out the score. And now to try here for the extra point.